here at CES 2016 on the What Hi-Fi International News Stage. We're getting ready to trawl the halls of the Las Vegas Convention Center and the Venetian for all that's new in hi-fi and home entertainment. First though, we have a full roster of press conferences to get through for all the biggest announcements from LG, Samsung, Sony and Panasonic. Here are our highlights. LG is always the first press conference of the day, and spurred on through the jet lag on a mixture of excitement and coffee, we headed to see what the Korean manufacturer had in store for us. We weren't disappointed. While it wasn't the most extensive list of announcements, with the manufacturer focusing almost solely on TVs, it did bring us one of the most exciting TV unveilings so far at the show, in the shape of the 65 Oled G6, a flat-screen OLED that looks nothing short of gorgeous. It forms a part of LG's new signature flagship range, which aims to deliver high-end products across a broad spectrum of product categories, including white goods. Other announcements included HDR support across LG's Super UHD and OLED ranges, and the arrival of a production-ready 8K TV, reportedly due in shops later this year. At 98 inches, it's huge, and of course there's zero content available, but it's a nice headline grabber all the same. Over at Panasonic, the spread of products was a little wider, including the long-awaited announcement of Panasonic's Ultra HD Blu-ray player, the DMP UP900. It's due to launch in Europe this spring with a price reportedly under $1,000. Sticking with the 4K theme, Panasonic announced its flagship DX900 series of 4K HDR TVs, which like LG's will be UHD Premium certified by the UHD Alliance. It'll be available in the spring too, with a choice of 58 or 65-inch screen sizes. We've been told to expect OLED sets from Panasonic too. Finally, in an exciting announcement for fans of Technics turntables, we got official details of the SL1200G direct drive deck that joins the Technics Grand Class range of stereo separates at the end of the year. An updated reworking of the classic 1210 decks, this is one announcement we're very excited about indeed. Samsung's KS9500 took center stage over at the Samsung press conference, its flagship curved 4K HDR set that utilizes quantum dot technology. Alongside a new smart hub design and a universal control system, Samsung announced all of its 2016 SUHD TVs would offer Internet of Things hub technology for controlling over 200 SmartThings devices around the home, including lights, doorbells, and baby monitors. 4K Blu-ray also got an outing here, with the announcement that the UBD K8500 player that we saw at IFA 2015 is now available on pre-order for $400 in the US and due in March. It also announced that we can expect 100 4K Blu-rays this year. In something of a surprise, Samsung was the latest manufacturer to get in on the Dolby Atmos Act, in the shape of the HW K950 soundbar. It comes with two detachable wireless rear speakers to deliver a claimed 5.1.4 surround sound. And lastly from Samsung, we got a new tablet to take on the likes of the iPad Pro. Running Windows 10, the 12-inch Tab Pro S really aims to bridge the gap between tablets and laptops, with a full-size keyboard cover included in the box and a slimmest, lightest 12-inch tablet claimed to boot. Lastly, we looked to Sony, which certainly wasn't short of announcements for us to get our teeth into. Of course, we had TVs, with all of Sony's 2016 4K TVs being HDR compatible. Sony has even gone so far as to design its own 4K HDR logo to flag this up, although there was no mention of whether they meet the new Ultra HD Premium spec recently announced by the UHD Alliance. There are a whole host of wireless speaker announcements from the big to the small, all of which can be daisy-chained together into a multi-room system using Sony's SongPal app, plus a few new additions to Sony's Hear range, including wireless noise-cancelling over-ears and a pair of wireless in-ears. Bigger announcements came in the form of the PS HX500 turntable, a deck capable of playing your vinyl, but also ripping it to your PC in high res. And the UHP H1, a 4K upscaling Blu-ray player with a real focus on audio quality, though we were disappointed there were no native 4K player announcements. Finally, in AV, we got to see Sony's new £500 DN1070 AV receiver and a number of soundbars, including the super slim HT NT5. Instead of Atmos, which was nowhere to be seen, Sony seems to be pushing a simpler 5.1 setup solution, with all of its AV products supporting the inclusion of wireless rear speakers. So that was our roundup of some of the biggest announcements from the Big Four at CES 2016, but there's still plenty more to see. So for more from the show, head over to whathifi.com.